The Entrepreneurial You is brought to you by the Jamaica Public Service Company.
It's time to unleash the entrepreneurial spirit in you. Time to take that step towards leading and excelling in life and business. Whether you're starting with an idea or you're looking to scale up, there's something here for everyone. So, follow me on this journey of unleashing and celebrating the entrepreneur in you. Zach of many trades, Zachary Harding has crafted a diversified career profile that has taken him from the dance hall to the boardroom and into the Forbes Business Council, and he's just getting started. Dubbed a marketing guru, Harding has a track record of excellence in senior management and strategic marketing roles with prominent brands such as the Jamaica Tourist Board, ATL, Red Stripe, Jampro, the Urban Development Corporation, Caribbean Airlines, the Port Authority of Jamaica, Jamaica Manufacturers Association, just to name a few. He is currently the executive chair of Delta Capital Partners and Group Chief Executive Officer of Stocks and Securities Limited. He is the CEO with a deep-rooted passion for the cultural and creative arts on the Entrepreneurial You. Moving steadfast in faith and good works, this multi-talented, game-changing CEO has built a solid track record of success across a number of industries. Today, he shares with us some details on his distinguished journey, and I can't wait to get this conversation going. Welcome, Zachary.
Thanks for having me, Heneka.
It's such a pleasure to have you. And I remember a couple years ago, you should have been on the Entrepreneurial You podcast. But here you are on the TV show instead, so it's all good.
Yeah, man, nothing before it's time.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let me ask you a question. Would you start over by just telling us a little bit about your work day? What's that like for you?
Well, as you can see, even when I arrived for the interview, I was on a call. I was actually on a board call, so it's kind of non-stop from when I wake up. I've been trying more and more, though, to be a bit more balanced and measured with my day, because it's really easy to burn out. And I'm not any crazy person like up at 4 in the morning and going to bed at 12 at night or anything at all like that. But I'm up by 6. I try and schedule a morning session of meetings and calls with my team, and then leave the afternoon for conference calls, board meetings and stuff like that. But I remember a couple of years ago, one of my daughters asked me, Dad, what exactly do you do? Because it seems like your job is just talking on the phone. And I do spend a lot of time just communicating with people, right? So I'm not making any things physical with my hands. You know, my wife, Tamara Harding, she has Mara Made Design, she's making wood stuff. I'm just communicating with people.
So how do you ensure that you have that harmony in your life? And we're going to touch into all these things that you've been doing, but let's talk about harmony.
So the first thing is recognizing that you can't do everything. Critical that you build a support team, right? Everybody wants to be a hero, especially in Jamaica. Everybody thinks that they're the big boss and they're the one done, etc. I have found that it's much better when you have a support team around you. In my situation, I have a Janelle Brown. So Janelle is my chief of staff. I'm very specific with that title because I don't feel like I need a personal assistant, right? I mean, I can take my own calls and schedule my own lunch and stuff like that, but Janelle ends up being like my manager. So she manages my day. She ensures that I have the right amount of calls, the right amount of meetings, and the right amount of time just in front of the computer, and then also schedules block out time for me for family, etc. So having a team to help you manage the flow of your day is critical.
So you mentioned about your TED Talk.
Yes.
Right, and that's pretty fresh. So let's delve a little into that. What was that experience like for you?
It was exciting. To get a call like that, to know that you've been asked to come and speak, first of all, to a live studio audience in another country, Aston University. It was exciting and it was also a bit nerve-wracking. And I explained to people why. You put a mic in my hand, put me in front of 10,000 people, no big deal, right? I can handle myself, I can manage myself. I don't really get nervous, I probably get excited. And that comes from being a DJ for the last 20 years. So I don't mind that, I'm okay with public speaking. Say to me that it's gonna be recorded. So if you make any mistakes, it's ingrained in the recording, one, and then two, it's gonna be published to 30 million plus subscribers on the TED platform. And then the opportunity to reach even more than that, you start to get a little bit nervous because you're like, suppose I said the wrong thing. Once it came down to showtime though, I wasn't really that nervous, to be honest with you, because I knew that it was just time to deliver. I did the best I could. Terry opened the show, amazing, as always. She knocked it out of the park. I was in the audience watching, crying, because she was talking about her and her daughter and their relationship and kind of an alternative method of raising kids. And I have two daughters myself, big grown daughters now, 25 and 22. So that connected me, and then I was left to close the show. So that was a little bit of pressure again. But overall, a fantastic experience. They say it's going to take a couple of weeks to come out because I have to vet it to make sure that you don't say anything libelous or slanderous. Once it comes out, we'll see how people respond. But I've put forward a new theory in terms of how to make better decisions. And that came from me being a DJ.
We have to take a break, but when we come back, Zachary talks more about his career development and business management tools 21st century entrepreneurs should be using. Stay with us. More on the Entrepreneurial You with guest Zachary Harding.